Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network as we have Monday night basketball for you. It's a 14th District rescheduled matchup here as we have Greenwood taking on Warren Central. It's a girl-boy doubleheader. Makeup game. Of course, the boys' seedings have not been determined. That'll be after tonight. The girls' seedings are basically set. But Anthony Hickey and his Lady Dragons of Warren Central, they're 3-16, 1-6 in the district. Take on Zach Simpson's Lady Gators, 15-11, 5-2 in district play. Lady Gators struggling as of late. They've lost 3 in a row, 4 of their last 5 and 5 out of their last 7, coming off a loss at Monroe County, 74-63 on Saturday. While Warren Central has lost 9 in a row. They've been fairly competitive, but they lost to John Hardin 68-48 on Saturday. We'll come back, take a look at your starting lineups, a lot more from Warren Central as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Scott Thompson, Mike Clef with you tonight from Warren Central. And Mike, you've got a team in Greenwood that's kind of on their heels right now. You know, they've lost something they're not accustomed to. They've got a decent team, but, you know, when they've lost 5 of 7, you've lost 3 in a row, and you've got a team like Warren Central with nothing to lose and lost 9 in a row, this is a dangerous game for Greenwood.
Yeah, absolutely. And Greenwood coach Zach Simpson, I was talking to him about half an hour ago, and he said it best. He said, we have another chance to right the ship tonight, and we have to right the ship. And he said, this is a really dangerous team that we're playing. And he said, forget the losing streak. They've been competitive in a lot of those games, and they're playing hard, and they got some shooters. And he just said it's a chance, but he said it's up to us to get us out of this. And he likes his group a lot, but he knows that tonight is no cakewalk.
No, and Warren Central has shown that they can, if they're hitting their shots. If they get on a streak where they can't hit their shots, then they're in trouble.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you know, they've been. You look up and down their roster or their schedule for the most part. A lot of the district teams, they've been competitive with them.
Yeah, they really have. And what's really, I think what I've seen, Scott, in the games that we've covered, well coached. They play hard. They'll have stretches where they hit shots, and then they have those long stretches that are dry spells. And they're a team that normally does not get to the line a lot and shoot free throws. They rely on perimeter shooting. And those dry spells are when the other team will capitalize and, you know, outscore Warren Central 14-2, 16-3, and that's what does them in. I think it's paramount for them to get out to an early lead, and and then they can dictate the tempo and get things going the way they can. And on senior night, getting off to a great start does so much emotion-wise and confidence-wise.
One thing, Mike, that we've been fortunate to do with our live streams, this will be our 4th senior night that we've been able to be at live and be able to have those ceremonies.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously we started with senior nights at Warren East, and then we went to Greenwood. Then last Saturday we're at South Warren for their doubleheader against Franklin Simpson, and then of course tonight Warren Central senior night as they're hosting the Lady Gators and the Gators.
All right, let's take a look at your starting lineups. Thanks, Mike. We'll see you in a little bit.
You're welcome.
All right, Mike Clef will be over on the camera here shortly. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for Greenwood. 15-11, 5-2 in district play. Leah Trent, 5'5", sophomore, 24 points, 2 rebounds. We'll be in there starting lineup. Olivia Level, 5'10", senior, 6 points, 6 rebounds a game. JoJo McCorkle, 5'7", sophomore, 4 points and 1 rebound. Kayla Grant, 5'10", junior, 12 points, 12 rebounds a game. And Avery Overmole, a 5'10", sophomore, 5 points, 4 rebounds a game. Warren Central will have Ariana Simmons, a 5'6", senior, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Kennedy Robinson, a 5'7", junior, 6 points and 4 rebounds. Kaylin Keener, 5'10", senior, 11 points and 5 rebounds. Mackenzie Carter, a 5'9", sophomore, 1.1 rebound. And Ida Akamadova, 5'5", sophomore, 4 points and 3 rebounds a game. You get a good look at Zach Simpson, the Greenwood Lady Gators, as talking with his team before the introductions tonight. Anthony Hickey bringing his team over. Greenwood averaging 48 points a game, 39% from the field, 31% from three-point range, 61.9% from the free throw line. For Warren Central, they're averaging just 31 points a game, 26% from the field, 21.8% three-pointers, and 48% from the free throw line. These two teams know where they are seated in the district tournament. The guys' game, though, it could be a three-way tie, it could be a two-way tie. No, it can't be a two-way tie. It could be a three-way tie, and then a two-way tie for a second, just depending on how it goes. We'll run down all those scenarios here in just a little bit. But we're about ready for the national anthem introductions of our starting lineups coming your way as you stay with us here as clock runs down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dragon Gym at 10 Riley Court on the campus of Warren Central High School for tonight's 14th district matchup featuring the Lady Gators of Greenwood High School and your Warren Central Lady Dragons. Fans, at this time, will you please rise, remove your caps, and turn your attention to the video board for the playing of the national anthem and the presentation of the colors by the Warren Central JROTC Dragon Battalion. Tonight's color guard is being commanded by Cadet First Sergeant Javier Duncan. Thank you, Dragon Battalion. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Lady Gators of Greenwood High School. Starting in guard, a sophomore, number 1, Leah Trin. Starting in forward, a senior, number 20, Olivia Lovell. Starting in forward, a senior, number 21, Avery Overmold. Starting in guard, a sophomore, number 22, JoJo McCorkle. And at forward, a junior, number 32, Kayla Grant. Head coach for the Lady Gators is Zach Simpson. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Warren Central Dragons.
Yeah, 9:30 tomorrow.
Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 24, Mackenzie Carter.
Yeah, 9:30 tomorrow morning, I can go.
Starting in guard, a sophomore, number 25, Ida Akmadova. Starting at guard, a junior, number 5, Kennedy Robinson. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Ari Simmons. And at guard, a senior, number 12, KK Keener. The head coach for your Lady Dragons is Anthony Hickey Sr.
There's your official starting lineups introduced to the crowd tonight. We're ready to get things underway here at Warren Central. Greenwood at Warren Central 14th District battle. Welcome in, and waiting on Tony Franklin. He is the man in charge. He's got the ball in hand. He'll tip things off. And we are underway, and it is controlled by Greenwood. Trend will set things up. Right side. Now back to Trent. Top of the key, now 2-3 zone by Warren Central. There's a 3 outside, off the mark by Greenwood's JoJo McCorkle. Down for Simmons real quick for Warren Central. To the right side, up, no good by Robinson. Trent on the right side. Work it down in the left corner for Greenwood. Now back out front, Trent. She'll fire a 3. It's good. Leah Trent gets Greenwood on the board. 7:07 mark here in the first quarter. Greenwood opening up in the 2-3 zone themselves. Keener looking. Simmons was open going back door, but they didn't get it to her. Akmadova. Robinson driving, kicks it back out, and then there is a travel. McCorkle will bring it up the floor. Get a good look at Anthony Hickey, senior, head coach for Warren Central. Greenwood tries to go back door, and they do successfully. Avery Overmole, her first points of the night. 5-0 Greenwood. We've played about a minute and a half. Simmons driving, and Grant was right there to just almost took it away from her. Keener, left side of the lane, no good, gets her own rebound up and in. 5-2, Greenwood leads at 3 with 6:03 to go here in the first quarter. Turnaround jumper at the free line, that is good. JoJo McCorkle, 7-2 lead. 2-3 zone by Greenwood. Robinson in the lane, shot blocked. Grant comes away with it. Leah Tren drives in the lane, puts it up. Robinson got a piece of it. Robinson's first, team first on Warren Central. Puts Leah Trent at the line to shoot two, a 79%er on the year. She has 4 now. Getting in for Warren Central, Jordan Downey, a 5'4 junior, averaging about 6 points and 2 rebounds a game. Second one's up and comes out. So it's an 8-2 lead for Greenwood, 5:30 to go, first quarter. Give it to Simmons on the baseline. Grant blocks it, goes out of bounds. Stays with Warren Central. McDova. Keener. Just a little too much. McDova with a rebound. Gets it over on the far side to Carter. Carter on that left side. Puts it up and in. 8-4. Greenwood's lead cut to 4. 5:07. First quarter action. Glad to have you with us on this Valentine's Monday makeup game here in the 14th District. Tren left it short. Downey with a rebound for Warren Central. In the lane, and she forced up a shot, but it looks like the foul will be on Avery Overmole. That'll be her first. Team's first on Greenwood. So that puts Jordan Downey at the line to shoot two, a 73%er on the year. Eight 5. Greenwood's leads at 3. Second one up by Downey, good. It's 8-6, so Warren Central trailing by 2 here in the first quarter. Going to the baseline. Grant in trouble, and we've got a 3-second violation, and it goes over. As you get a good look at the seniors here at Warren Central, ball goes to Warren Central. As you get a look at the 5 seniors that'll be recognized between games. 2 guys, 2 gal basketball players, and a cheerleader. Simmons on the right side, driving to the baseline, to the block. Loses it out of bounds as she collides with one of the Lady Gators, and it goes over to Greenwood. Our final live stream of the regular season comes up Thursday night. We'll be at South Warren, Ohio County at South Warren. Grant, right side, extended. In the lane is Lovell. Oh, no, as she traveled with it. Get a good look at the student section over there of Warren Central. Some of the guys' teams over there. McDova goes to Keener. They got a reach. That'll be on Jessica Peterson. Her first, team second. 5'7" junior got into the game a couple minutes ago. Central could tie it here with a 2. Take the lead with a 3. 3:57 to go first quarter. Keener for 3. It's off the back of the iron. Run down by McDova. Gives it to Simmons in the lane, having trouble with it. Shot up by Carter. Out of bounds. Stays with Warren Central. A little sloppy play at the moment. 3:46 mark first quarter. Kennedy Robinson back in for Warren Central. Lob for Keener. Downey on the right side misses the 3 off of Robinson's hands, out of bounds, goes over to Greenwood. See Jason Cupchella, assistant superintendent, in charge of day-to-day operations here tonight. Right in front of the Central bench, Tren loses it. They say it was the last touch by Downey. A wet spot there on the floor. They get it taken care of. Greenwood ball on the sideline. Level for Trent. Grant way out high. Trent, travel.
Traveling violation called on Greenwood.
Turnover, and it's Warren Central ball. You see Zach Simpson pacing the sidelines for Greenwood. McDova for Warren Central. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone now for now 2-3. Here's a turnaround jumper by Carter. She's got 4, and we're tied at 8 at 3:08 here in the first quarter. Both these teams trying to right the ship. Both their own losing streaks coming into tonight's game. Last week of the regular season. Grant, turnaround 10-footer off the glass. Kayla Grant averages a double-double a game, 12 points and 12 rebounds. Keener, turnaround, 15 feet out, missed it. Left it just a tad short. Peterson will bring it up for Greenwood. Trin with a hop and in off the left side. She has 6 points. Timeout, a 30-second timeout with 2:28 to go here in the first quarter, called by Greenwood. 12-8. Greenwood leading by 4 here at Warren Central. Coming up, guys game after the senior night recognition here at Warren Central. You get a good listen to the Warren Central pep band here tonight as the crowd keeps coming in. Hopefully it'll be a large crowd on this Monday night. Yeah, it's Valentine's night, but treat that special one to a popcorn and a drink at a ball game, right? Best way to be. So Central will bring it up the length of the floor. McDova. Driving in the lane, a little one-hand runner, count it, and she draws the foul. McDova gets her first points of the game. We'll go to the line for 1. Olivia Overmole, a 5'10 senior. It's 12-10 at 2:18 here in the first quarter. McDova missed it. She's a 33%er on the year. Peterson almost took an extra step. Trin in the lane, kicks it back out. Overmole off the mark. Rebound, loose ball. Coming up with it is going to be Warren Central ball on a reach. Again on Olivia Overmole, her second. Team's third on Greenwood. I'm sorry, that's team's fourth. Brianna Frosto in for Warren Central, and Kayla Grant back in. 2:01 mark here in the first quarter. We have us a tight game, 12-10. Greenwood leading Warren Central. These two teams played back on January the 28th at Greenwood. And Greenwood won that 77-54. Trin left of the lane. Shot blocked by Frosto. Put up and in by Grant. Kayla Grant now with 4 for Greenwood. It's a 14-10 lead. That's the biggest lead of the game either way. Actually, Central's never led. Driving, McDova with that little soft run one-hander. She's got 4, and it's 14-12. Minute and a half. First quarter here at Warren Central. Tim Riley Court. Keener quickly down floor for Downey. Keener for 3. It's just off the mark. That would have given Central their first lead of the night. Grant in the lane, knocked out of her hands by Keener, and a foul. I believe Robinson may get whistled for the foul. Her second, team second on Warren Central. McCorkle back in for Greenwood. Kylie Elsie, a 5'8 senior, in for the first time tonight for Greenwood. Trin on the left wing, missed it. Rebound Keener for Warren Central. Downey. Pass deflected, intended for Robinson. Trend comes up with it, goes the other way. Trend left it short as Robinson cut right in front of her. Keener will move to the middle of the floor for Warren Central, now onto the far side. 2-3 zone here by Greenwood. .23 seconds to go, first quarter. Senior night at Warren Central. Robinson thought about it, 15 seconds. Keener behind the free line. Didn't get a good angle on it. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Trent has it kicked out of her hands. Now gets it back off the pass. Trent fires a three, and that will end the first quarter. Greenwood 14, Warren Central 12. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
(14-12), one quarter complete at Warren Central here in the girls' game. Greenwood up by 2. Warren Central starts with possession here in the second quarter. Downey. Simmons are trying to attack this 2-3 zone of Greenwood. Not been able to get any outside shots, but they've been able to get inside the three-point range and get off some decent looks. Now 3-second violation. Turnover goes to Greenwood. 4-point has been the biggest lead of the night for Greenwood. A couple of times. Central's been right there with him. Here's a steal. Held ball possession is what they're going to call it. It'll be Greenwood. Trent out front sets things up for the Lady Gators into that right corner. Left side jumper by McCorkle is off the mark. Central Keener with a rebound for Simmons on the right block. Overshoots it, gets her own rebound, puts it up. No good, and we've got a held ball possession. Stays with Warren Central. Ariana Simmons, an outstanding track athlete here at Warren Central, competed Saturday indoor meet, missed their game Saturday afternoon. Keener out front for Warren Central. That's Robinson. Simmons, top of the key for three, just off the mark. And Grant saves it from going out of bounds. Lady Gators want to run with it. Trend between two Lady Dragons. And a reach-in foul on Kennedy Robinson. That'll be her third. Team's third. The team, she has all three of her team's fouls. Trent will be at the line to shoot 2. She's 1 out of 2 tonight, 6 total points, averaging 24 a game. First one's good. Olivia Level back in for the Lady Gators. Akmagdova back in for Warren Central. Trying to get them both. She now has 8, 16-12. Once again, a 4-point lead for Greenwood. McDowell quickly to Simmons. Simmons breaks the press underneath for Carter. She passes it out for Keener, and that's a 3. Kaylin Keener has 5, and Warren Central down by 1 at 16-15, 6:28 in the half. Central staying in that 2-3 zone. Lovell having trouble, gets it to Trent. In the lane, Lovell puts it up, count it. She'll shoot 1. First points of the night for Olivia Lovell. Mackenzie Carter, her first, team's 4th on Warren Central. Brianna Frosto back in, the 5'8" sophomore for Warren Central. Level to shoot 1, a 49%er on the year for Greenwood. Missed it. Rebound, Keener. Up the left sideline. Downey on the wing. Back to Keener, another 3. That one's off, it's side of the backboard. Run down by Simmons on the right side. Frosto gets the pass for Downey, and Downey gets fouled by Trin. Her first, team's 5th. 5:56 first half action on senior night here at Warren Central. They'll recognize the seniors in between games. McDova drives, loses it, gets it back, and it's going to be a held ball possession. Goes to Greenwood. 5:44 to go first half here at Warren Central. 14th District Showdown. Lovell behind the free line. It's off the mark and stays with Greenwood. Last touch by Keener, they say. There's Anthony Hickey. Always teaching. Grant. Now Trent. Down the right of the lane, stripped out of her hands by McDova. McDova the other way for Warren Central in the lane. Shot blocked by Grant. Keener with it. Backs it out. Keener for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Frosto. Frosto dribbles out, and timeout Warren Central. Be a 30-second timeout as he saw Frosto in trouble over there. 5:09 mark here in the first half. It's 18-15. Greenwood on top by 3. Been 2 to 4 points most of the first half. Central did cut it to 1 at 16-15. Fourteenth District Tournament gets underway next Monday, the 21st, here at Warren Central. The 4-5 seeds will play on Monday night. We know it's girls on the 21st. That's Warren Central, Warren East, and then Warren East, South Warren boys. That's on Monday the 21st. Then the 22nd, that all depends on the 4-5 game and who the number 1 seeds are. Simmons misses that right side off the glass. Belongs to Greenwood. Level on the dribble. McCorkle, left side, 3. Yep, count it. 5 for JoJo McCorkle. 21-15. Greenwood by 6. That's the biggest lead of the game. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. There's a 3 by Downey off the mark. Grant with a rebound. Protects it. Gets it out quickly. Trend down floor, and it's stolen by McDova. Nice cross dribble there. Left side for Downey. And there's a steal by Olivia Lovell for Greenwood. Lovell right side into the corner. Three is off the mark from Avery Overmole. Goes out of bounds off of Greenwood. It stays with Warren Central. Mackenzie Carter back in for Warren Central. A good look at the Greenwood Lady Gator bench. McDova. Now Simmons, they attack this 2-3 zone to Greenwood. McDova. Now Frosto. Keener at the free line. Didn't have a seam there. McDova's pass is tipped, but she gets it back into the corner. Keener for three. It's off the mark. Simmons with a rebound. McDova driving in the lane, little soft runner, no good. Another opportunity for Warren Central. Here's a steal by Trent. Took it right out of Mackenzie Carter's hands. Trent the other way and lays it in. 10 in the first half for Leah Trent. 23-15, 8-point lead for Greenwood. Warren Central just patiently looking. McDova out top. Simmons. McDova. Can't quite save it. Goes over and back. Simmons made just a little too high of a pass. Jessica Peterson in for Greenwood and Downey in for Warren Central. That's Lovell on the dribble. In the lane, kicks it out. Yep, she traveled. Turnover, and it goes back to Warren Central. Thanks for watching the Warren County Public Schools live stream. Go.prepspin.com, wbko.com/prepspin, warrencountyschools.org, the PrepSpin Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channel. And if you have the Roku or Fire TV, look for the PrepSpin app. You can put us right there on that big screen, free in HD. Trend the other way for Greenwood. In the lane with the left hand, bad angle, rebound by Keener for Warren Central. Downey was right, tiptoeing on the sideline, couldn't get control of the ball and steps out of bounds and throws it out of bounds. A little fun with the sign work tonight. The Greenwood Gators up behind us, taking in the girls' game tonight. McCorkle back in for Greenwood. Lovell will trigger the inbounds. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Greenwood by 8. That's the biggest lead of the night. Central had cut it to 1 at 16-15, so it's a 7-0 run for Greenwood. Lovell on the right side for 3. 5 for Olivia Lovell. 26-15. So it's a 10-0 run right here for Greenwood to extend a 1-point lead out to an 11-point lead. Keener. McDova just inside the free line. Line drive shot. Comes off. Trend with it at 1:20. McCorkle inside for Lovell. Backs it out. Diagonal pass, Peterson. Back to McCorkle. Lovell for 3 this side, doesn't go. Frosto with a rebound for Warren Central as we are at 1 minute to go first half. Keener. Left corner for Downey. Now Central wants to attack. Frosto, free line jumper, turns just a little too much. 43 seconds to go in the half. Inside, Lovell gets behind everybody for the easy 2. 7 for Olivia Lovell. 28-15, Greenwood by 13 with 29 seconds to go in the half. Downey. Now McDowell, 13 seconds to go in the half. Downey for 3, and it's just off the front of the rim. Keener on the putback, using the glass is good. Keener now with 7, and it's 28-17, and that's how your first half ends. Now head to the locker room here at Warren Central in this 14th District battle. Greenwood leading Warren Central 28-17. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Halftime on this Monday, Valentine's night, 14th District. Rescheduled games, Greenwood here at Warren Central, the girls' game at halftime. Greenwood leading 28-17. It was 14-12 after the first quarter. Greenwood led by as many as 4 points for most of the first half, and then a little 10-0 run. Jumped a 1-point lead, and Central had cut it to 16-15. Then a 10-0 run put Greenwood up by 11, and that's where we are here at halftime at 28-17. Scoring in the first half, Leah Tren had 10 for Greenwood. Olivia Lovell was 7, JoJo McCorkle 5, Kayla Grant 4, Avery Overmole with 2 points. For Warren Central, 2 from Jordan Downey, 7 from Kaylin Keener, Mackenzie Carter 4, Ida Akhmadova with 4. The 14th District Tournament, as we said earlier, will start next Monday, the 21st, here at Warren Central. On Monday night, 6 o'clock, girls' game is Warren Central at Warren East. Or not, against Warren East here at Warren Central. Boys' game will be Warren East versus South Warren. That's the 4-5 in each boys and girls, a 4-5 seed. Tuesday the 22nd, the girls, we know it's the winner of the Warren Central Warren East game, will take on Bowling Green at 6. The boys, though, the winner of that Warren East South Warren game Monday night will take on, I don't know. We'll have a better idea possibly tonight who it could be. You know, if it's Greenwood, the number 1 seed, if Greenwood wins, they're the number 1 seed because they'd be 7-1. But if Warren Central wins, then you got a 3-way tie for first place, 6-2. We'll try to find out all of the scenarios before the night is over, how they'll break that tie, if it is. So if Greenwood wins, they're 1, then Warren Central and Bowling Green are the 2-3 seeds. But if Warren Central wins, then you've got Greenwood, Warren Central, and Bowling Green all with 6-2 records. Wednesday night, the 23rd, we will have the girls semifinal. The 2-3 matchup, Greenwood against South Warren. The boys, we don't know who that 2-3 matchup is. The Thursday night, 24th, will be the girls' championship game, and Friday the 25th will be the boys' 14th District Championship. The girls' 4th Region Tournament scheduled to start on Sunday, February 27th at 3 and 4:30. Monday the 28th, 6 and 7:30. Then they'll play the semifinals on Saturday, March 5th at 6:30 and 8. And Sunday, March 6th, will be the championship of the girls' 4th Region at 3 o'clock. The plan right now is for the girls' 4th Region draw to be at 9 a.m. Friday the 25th. The boys' 4th Region draw will be Saturday the 26th, 9 a.m. at Warren East, both those. We'll come back. We'll have second half action for you. Greenwood here in the girls' game, leading Warren Central 28-17. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Halftime as we're about ready to start the second half here at Warren Central, 28-17. Greenwood leading here at the half over Warren Central. Senior night will take place in between games. We'll have that for you. As we appreciate you watching here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. See Zach Simpson drawing something up there on his board for his team. Not sure if that's an inbounds play he wants to run or something, but Anthony Hickey has his team up to our left, and he's got his team out there ready to go. One of these teams is going to stop a losing streak tonight. It will be Warren Central ball as we start the third quarter. Candy Robinson will inbound it to Ida Okmekdova. Let's see, does Central have a run in them? We'll find out. 2-3 zone here by Greenwood, and then Simmons just threw it right into the hands of Greenwood. McCorkle out front. Working around the perimeter. In the middle of the floor. Grant kicks it back out. Now Trent. Grant on that block being double teamed. Gets it to Overmole. Out front for McCorkle. As they just pass it around the perimeter and have been on the floor. Until a drop pass by McCorkle there. Trent top of the key for three. It won't count. Got an offensive foul. It'll be on Grant. Her first, team's first here in the second half. Just underway in the third quarter. Neither team has scored. Far side. Keener now at the free line. Kick it back out to Okmekdova. Simmons. Central's had very few opportunities behind the three-point line tonight. They've been a lot closer is where they've had to shoot. Rebound by Keener, the shot by Keener is no good. Rebound Simmons knocked out of her hand, stays with Warren Central. Keener, right side into the corner. Now Okmekdova. Simmons in the lane, just inside the free line. Soft runner, no good. They got held ball possession, goes to Greenwood.
Possession Greenwood.
We've played right at a minute and a half here in the third quarter. Neither team scored. We're at 28-17. Glad you joined us on your Monday night, Valentine's night. McCorkle misses the three from this right wing. Grant to Trent. Trent about 12 feet out. That's 12 points for Leah Trent. Okmekdova in the lane. Runner's no good. Rebound Grant. Quick outlet pass for Trent. Trent on the left side. Puts it up. Left it short. Robinson may have got a hand on it. Not sure. We have a double dribble in the backcourt. Downey and back in, and then Jelia Bailey, 5'11" sophomore, in for the first time tonight. We have a very nice crowd before this evening is over as they keep coming in here at Warren Central. Lovell turning with it. Kicks a pass back out. And we have a 3-second violation. Turnover, and it goes to Warren Central. Downey for Warren Central. Now Simmons. 2-3 zone still by Greenwood. Been effective, now allowing Central to get some good three-point looks. Robinson, they try to break people across the lane and not able to hit anybody with a pass for a good shot. Downey and Simmons will fire the three. It's off the mark. Rebound Keener. Keener knocked down by her own player, and that's a travel.
Traveling violation called Warren Central.
5:10 to go here in the third quarter. It's 38-17. Greenwood by 11. Coming out to get it. McCorkle for three and off the mark. Rebound put up. No good. Rebound by Bailey for Warren Central. Downey on the left wing. Has it on the dribble. Simmons. 4:45 third quarter. 30-17 Greenwood. 13th biggest lead of the night. Keener cut off on the baseline. They trap her now. Downey quickly inside for Robinson. Tried to go with it to Bailey. Knocked onto the floor. Coming away with it was Avery Overmole for Greenwood. Level on that left wing. Kick it left side. Level for three. It's off the back of the iron. Trim with the rebound. Will reset things up for Greenwood. No, she'll take the shot on the baseline. It's just the same as that previous three. Off the back of the iron. Simmons back to Keener for Warren Central. 3:45 third quarter. Senior night here at Warren Central. Keener for three. Count it. 10 for Kaylin Keener. 30-20. Central within 10. Level. Cross courts it for McCorkle. Almost stolen by Keener. McCorkle will fire the three. It's off the mark. Run down by Level. Dishes it inside for Avery Overmole. She gets her fourth points, and timeout will be taken by Warren Central. 3:18 to go third quarter. They're down 32-20. It'll be a 30-second timeout here by Warren Central. Crowds in front of us and behind us starting to fill up across the way. Central side over there. Starting to pack it in. 3:18 to go third quarter. Warren Central trailing 32-20 here to Greenwood. Everybody on the girls' side knows their seedings for the 14th District Tournament starting next Monday here at Warren Central. Anticipation for the guys' game. They went double overtime a couple of weeks ago. Akmakdova. Robinson driving left side, put up the shot. Missed it, but draws the foul. Avery Overmole, her second. Team second here in the second half. That'll put at the line Kennedy Robinson, looking for her first points of the night. Her first point, good. Missed it. 32-21, Central down by 11. We're right at 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Greenwood ball. Peterson got in during the break at timeout. Trent gets it back. Central in a 2-3 zone. Both teams using 2-3 zone tonight. Level on the baseline, missed it. Grant on the putback. She'll go to the line for two. She missed the opportunity there. Brianna Frosto, her first, team first on Warren Central here in the second half. Grant will go to the line for the first time tonight. She has 4 points in the game. Make it 5. She's been held below her average so far. She averages 12 points, 12 rebounds a game. Grant gets them both 6 on the night for the 5'10 junior. 2:34 mark, third quarter. Okmekdova, middle of the floor. Baseline Keener on the left block. Travel. She was surrounded by Greenwood players in there. Forgot to put it on the floor. Was trying to be indecisive there. Didn't know what she was going to do. Level in the lane for Grant. Grant leans her way in. Shot blocked by Frosto, out of bounds to Greenwood. Grant on the wing, out front. Overmold. Level. Trend. In the lane. Trend's runner bounces out. Robinson for Central at the free line, has the ball stripped out of her hands. Olivia Level will get her first, team third on Greenwood here in the second half.
Her first, team's third.
Cedric Gum and some of the Warren Central players hanging out of the locker room. Frosto for 3, just off the mark. Robinson on the putback and in. Kennedy Robinson with 3 now. Central within 9, or excuse me, within 11 at 34-23. Peterson, middle of the floor. Trend for 3, way out, no good. Loose ball in the corner, coming up with it, Greenwood. Trend now resets the offense out front. Minute 15 here in the third quarter. Each team has scored 6 points. So we're still at an 11-point game. Trend under a minute. Trent on the left side into the corner. Peterson. That's a level. Trent cutting to the bucket, knocked out of her hands. Okmekdova over to Keener. Robinson the other way for Warren Central. And Keener deflects a pass, kept alive. Frosto runs it down and travels. Olivia Overmold back in for Greenwood. JoJo McCorkle back in as well. 23.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Greenwood with a chance to kick this 11-point lead up. Trent slowly dribbling it up the floor. In the lane, we'll go to the line for 2. Frosto, her second, team second on Warren Central here in the second half. Trent will be at the line. She's 3 out of 4 at the line tonight. Shooting 2. Missed the first one. Trent gets 1 out of 2. 13 on the night for Leah Trent, averages 24 a game. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Okmekdova off the mark after 3. Greenwood 35, Warren Central 23. If you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You get a good look at the seniors that will be recognized right after this game. Senior night at Warren Central. Start the fourth quarter. It'll be Warren Central with possession, trailing 35-23. They're not out of it by any means, but they need to go on a little 10-0 run themselves to get back in this game. Greenwood, that's the difference in the game right now. It was 16-15. Greenwood went on a 10-0 run and basically been even since then. Frosto. Moldova. Now Robinson. Frosto gets it back. Warren Central trying to isolate somebody cutting to the bucket and do a little one-on-one. Greenwood defense been there so far. Robinson goes to the line, will shoot two, missed the shot. I believe it's on Trin. That's the second on Leah Trin, her fourth team foul. At the line is Robinson. 1 for 2 at the line tonight. A 35%er on the year. Missed the first one. Missed them both. Oh, Frosto had it and the ball was taken out of her hands. As Olivia Overmall just took it out of her hands. Keener deflects the pass out of bounds. 7:13 to go in the game. Greenwood trying to stop a 3-game losing streak. Warren Central's lost 9 in a row. Greenwood's lost 3 in a row, 4 of 5, and 5 out of the last 7 games. Trying to get things turned around heading into the district tournament next week. Trin for 3 on the left wing. Bounces off. Keener with the rebound. Moldova at the free line. Knocked out of her hands. No, it wasn't. They say she didn't have it deflected, so it's a double dribble. Kayla Grant back in for Greenwood. 6:40 to go in the game. It's a 12-point game for Greenwood, 35-23. Lob in there for Overmall and gets out there with a pass, and we got a 3-second violation after going after that ball. Never got out of the lane. 6:30 to go. Central. Been patient on offense, but they just haven't been able to score. Moldova, free line, gets it back out for Robinson. Simmons to the right side, puts it up. Too hard, Grant with a rebound. Greenwood, Trin. Left of the lane to the middle of the floor. And we've got a foul on Warren Central. Ida Moldova, her first, team's third. Mackenzie Carter gets back in for Warren Central. Also for Greenwood getting back in, Olivia Lovell. Greenwood finally gets it in. Trin will set it up at 5:45 to go in the game. They're leading Warren Central 35-23. It's been a very deliberate game. 2-3 zone both ends has affected both teams. Here's Trin for 3. 16 on the night for Leah Trin. 38-23. Greenwood leads at 15. Keener just kind of throws it back. Looked like she's kind of off balance there. Keener now with 12. 38-25 as Central comes right back, scores. Trent on the left side. Threw it high and up off the glass. Keener with a rebound. Frosto now Keener. Akhmadova. Soft jumper just inside the free throw line. 6 now for Ida. And a full timeout going to be taken here by Warren Central. They trail 38-27, 4:48 to go in the game. As you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
.448 remaining in the game. Greenwood here at Warren Central leading 38-27. Greenwood ball after the timeout. Trend. Far side, it over to level. Central in that 2-3 zone. Greenwood's running a 2-3 zone. Grant. Simmons reaching in. I think they're going to get here for the reach foul instead of a held ball possession. That on Simmons is her first, team's fourth. Anthony Hickey pleading his case. Puts Kayla Grant at the line to shoot 2. 6 points tonight, including 2 for 2 from the line. 2 out of 3 at the line now. Missed it. Missed them both. Central with a chance to cut the lead down to single digits. Keener for 3. Oh, it goes in and out. He couldn't have gone any further in and came out. Trend quickly for Grant. Behind her, tipped out of bounds. Stays with Greenwood. Jessica Peterson back in. Inbounds pass, Trend. Akhmadova may have tipped it. McCorkle, middle of the floor. Greenwood's just going to back it out. As they're up by 11. Central's got to do something here with 3:50 to go in the game. And Greenwood can just run the time off. Trent holds it up. Now far side. Now Central trying to trap. Peterson, 3:23. Timeout taken by Greenwood. He wants a full timeout. 3:22 to go, an 11-point Greenwood lead over Warren Central as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Greenwood ball after their timeout, up by 11. Central will still have to foul a couple of times before Greenwood would even be shooting the bonus. Just 4 team fouls against Central, 4 against Greenwood. Grant, left block, turns, and Central wanting a held ball possession, instead going to get a foul on Downey. That's her first, team's 5th. So Grant will shoot. No, she's not. Okay, I was going to put it, I didn't think she was shooting. Putting in play on the baseline. Grant at the free line, kicks it out for Trent. 3 minutes to go in the game. Greenwood up by 11, make it 13 as Trent gets 2 more. 18 now for Leah Trent. Almost half her team's 40 points. A held ball possession goes to Greenwood. McCorkle reaching in there to tie up Robinson. Now Warren Central is going to pressure full court. Got a foul on before the pass comes in on Simmons, her second, team 6 on Warren Central. So the next foul on Warren Central will be one in the bonus. Central trying to pressure full court. Over Mole now with Trent. Greenwood's done a good job of running a lot of time off here in this 4th quarter. McCorkle for 3. It's off the mark. Grant with a rebound. Turn in the lane, off the mark. Put back by Lovell is good. 9 for Olivia Lovell is 42-27. 15-point lead for Greenwood. Two minutes to go in the game. McDove in the lane, the runner no good. Rebound by McCorkle for Greenwood. Overmole will just hold it. Now Robinson will come out and force the issue for Warren Central. 144, 15-point lead. Central's got a foul or come up with a steal here. Time getting away from them. Trent. Now far side, McCorkle. Back to Trent. She'll hold on to it. 1:20 to go. There'll be a foul on Downey. That'll be her second, team 7. So it's 1 in the bonus. Frosto back in for Warren Central. Peterson back in for Greenwood. It was a 23-point game back on the 28th of January at Greenwood. Here tonight, it's a 15-point game. Tren at the line, 1+. And she'll get it. 19 tonight for Leah Tren. Missed the second one. Central will have to score in a hurry to get the ball back. McDova. Gonna throw it into the backcourt, and Greenwood will get it on the turnover. 43-27, Greenwood. Minute 2 to go. Kylie Elsie, 5'8" senior, back in along with JoJo McCorkle.
Senior night festivities need to go congregate by Coach Esters and Mr. Norman. All participants of senior night festivities, please congregate next to Mr. Norman, Mr. Rich, and Coach Esters.
Greenwood ball here on the turnover. Under a minute to go in the game. Trend as Central's gone man-to-man on the defense. Ty Jackson in for Warren Central. Greenwood's just going to run some time off. I mean, the game's already been decided. Of course, there's really no need for fouling. Shot no good. Loose ball rebound, coming up with it. Downey for Warren Central. 18 seconds to go in the game. Frosto. To Jackson now. Okmukdova, baseline. There is Frosto in the lane. Turn, missed it. Rebound by Grant. And that's going to end it right there. Greenwood's going to come out and break a 3-game losing streak, winning over Warren Central 43-27 here at Warren Central. We'll tally things up. We'll come back as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
As they get things ready for senior night here tonight at Warren Central, let's take a look at the scoring as Greenwood wins the girls' game 43-27. Leah Trend with 19 for Greenwood, 9 for Olivia Lovell, 5 JoJo McCorkle, 6 Kayla Grant, and 4 for Avery Overmole. Warren Central got 3 from Kennedy Robinson, 2 from Jordan Downey, 12 from Kaylin Keener, 4 from Mackenzie Carter, and 6 from Ida Okmukdova. Central now 3-17 on the year, 1-7 in district play. Greenwood improves to 16-11, 6-2 in district play. Senior night festivities are about to begin here at Warren Central, and we'll have that for you just as soon as they get everybody situated. So color guard is ready. And here we go with senior night at Warren Central.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dragon Gym at 10 Riley Court on the campus of Warren Central High School for tonight's Winter Sports Senior Athlete Recognition Night. Tonight marks a special night as we'll be honoring our senior members of the Dragons dance team, cheer team, bowling team, girls basketball team, and boys basketball team. First, let's meet our first senior of the Dragons bowling team. We would like to recognize Aaliyah Dale. Aaliyah is being escorted tonight by Becky Graham and Jared Sales. Her favorite moment with the Dragons was the time one of our bowlers got a ball stuck and fell down the lane multiple times trying to run and grab it. Aaliyah would like to give a special thanks to Coach Armour, Coach K, and Ralph Galloway for teaching me valuable lessons beyond just bowling. After graduation, she plans to enlist in the National Guard and attend Western Kentucky University as a nursing major. Let's hear it again for Aaliyah Dell. next bowling team member we would like to recognize is Colby Monarch. Colby is being escorted tonight by his father, Damian Monarch. His favorite moment with the Dragons was when I beat my fellow brothers in Christ, Gage and Tyler, and sister in Christ, Aaliyah, in bowling series. And then all three of them beat me up at my house. Colby would like to give a special thanks to God for blessing my life with the gospel and allowing me to seek opportunities for music and bowling. My mother and father for always supporting me in all my activities, even though I'm never home. And my best friends, Nikki, Aaliyah, Erica, Gage, and Tyler for always supporting me and helping me to get closer to God. After graduation, he plans to attend Western Kentucky University and major in music, instrumental performance, and meteorology. Colby also hopes to join the WKU Bowling Club. Let's hear it again for Colby Monarch. Our next bowling team member we would like to recognize is Erica Waddell. Erica is being escorted tonight by her parents, Tina and Eugene Waddell. Her favorite moment with the Dragons was no matter if we won or lost, we always had fun and supported each other. Erica would like to give a special thanks to my coaches and teammates for this same season for becoming a family. After graduation, she plans to join the National Guard and attend basic training. Let's hear it again for Erica Waddell. Our final bowling team member we would like to recognize is Jacob Dennison. Jacob is representing tonight on the JROTC Sabre team. His favorite moment with the Dragons was beating South Warren. Jacob would like to give a special thanks to First Sergeant Hurley, Chief Murphy, and Mr. Sells for helping me be the person I am now. After graduation, he plans to join the National Guard. Let's hear it again for Jacob Dennison. Our senior dance team member we would like to recognize is Nicole Frederick. Nicole's favorite moment with the team was going to Louisville for competition and getting to spend the rest of the day after the competition with my teammates and coaches. Nicole would like to give a special thanks to my family and friends for encouraging and supporting me to get me where I am right now. After graduation, she plans to attend college and major in elementary education. Let's hear it again for Nicole Frederick. Next, let's meet our senior member of the Dragons cheer team. We would like to recognize Emily Murillo. Emily is being escorted tonight by her mother, Michelle Aguilar, and Erica Murillo. Her favorite moment with the team was competing at Disney World my freshman year. Emily would like to give a special thanks to my mom, sister, and coaches for pushing me when I wanted to give up. After graduation, she plans to attend cosmetology school. Let's hear it for Emily Murillo. Next, let's meet our senior members of the Lady Dragons basketball team. Our first Lady Dragons basketball senior we would like to recognize is number 1, Ari Simmons. Ari is a guard for the Lady Dragons. She is being escorted tonight by her brother, Quadisha Simmons. Her favorite moment with the Lady Dragons was spending time with my teammates and going out to eat. Ari would like to give a special thanks to my family, friends, and teammates for supporting me and always being there for me, and to Coach Hickey for making me a better person, not only on the basketball court, but also in life. After graduation, she plans to attend college, major in nursing, and run track at the collegiate level. Let's hear it again for number 1, Ari Simmons. Our final Lady Dragons basketball senior we would like to recognize is number 12, KK Keener. KK is a guard for the Lady Dragons. She is being escorted tonight by her mother, Jennifer Driver, and her stepfather, Avery Driver. Her favorite moment with the Dragons was having the opportunity to be coached by my stepdad. I will never forget these moments of hearing your voice on the sideline every single possession. I wouldn't be the player I am today without all of your help. KK would like to give a special thanks to my mom for all the love and support on and off the floor, because I would not be where I am today without you. Thank you for being my biggest supporter. There's nothing I enjoy more than seeing you at every single one of my games, no matter the time or the place. After graduation, she plans to attend Asbury University to continue both her academic and basketball career. Let's hear it again for number 12, KK Keener. finally, let's meet our senior members of the Dragons basketball team. Our first Dragon senior we would like to recognize is number 10, Jaden Lawrence. Jaden is a guard for the Dragons. He is being escorted tonight by his parents, Christy Murphy and Terrell Lawrence. His favorite moment with the Dragons was winning the 4th region tournament my sophomore year. Jaden would like to give a special thanks to all my coaches, teammates, for pushing me to be better each and every day. A special thanks to my brother and parents for always having my back and making sure I get to practice and games, and for pushing me to be the best I can be. And also my grandparents for always being my #1 fans. After graduation, he plans to continue his basketball and academic career at the collegiate level. Let's hear it again for number 10, Jaden Lawrence. Our final Dragons basketball senior we would like to recognize is number 14, Teelan Durham Caulfield. Teelan is a guard for the Dragons. He's being escorted tonight by his parents, Bryn Caulfield and Jamarvin Durham. His favorite moment with the Dragons was beating Bowling Green to win the 4th region tournament as a sophomore. Teelan would like to give a special thanks to everyone who pushed me to be better. After graduation, he plans to continue his academic and football career at the collegiate level. Let's hear it again for number 14, Teelan Durham Caulfield. Fans, let's give one more round of applause for your 2021-2022 Warren Central Winter Sports Senior Athletes. Thank you, seniors.
And that concludes our senior night recognition here at Warren Central. The guys' game coming up here very shortly. Final once again, the girls' game. It was Greenwood 43 and Warren Central 27. The guys' game coming up. We'll take a short break. We'll get our lineup situated for you. We'll leave the camera up and the sound down. We'll join you shortly as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Well, the Greenwood Lady Gators win our opening game 43-27 over Warren Central senior night here at Warren Central. Now it's the guys' turn. Warren Central, William Unseld. They're 18-3, 5-2 in district play. Take on Will McCoy, the Greenwood Gators. They're 22-3 and 5-2, also in district play. These two teams met back on the 28th in double overtime at Greenwood, winning 66-64. As you see the two head coaches there, Will McCoy and William Unseld. Scott Thompson, Mike Clef with you tonight. And Mike, this is what the we're anticipated matchup tonight. Been waiting for this since they played double overtime, to come back, and this will determine 1, 2, 3 seedings.
Yeah, and this, some people are calling this the biggest game of the year to date. Hey, I agree with that, to date, so no doubt about it.
Well, the hard thing is if you come down to a coin flip, if Warren Central wins, you've got a 3-way tie for first place. So, if Warren Central wins, Mike, it's down to a coin flip between Greenwood, Warren Central, and Bowling Green. That'll take place later tonight. If Warren Central wins, and here's how it'll happen. The two that flip and it turns up the same are flipping again for the number 1 seed.
That's unbelievable.
So whoever the odd man out in the coin flip is going to be the 3 seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Scott,
let me tell you, you don't know. Seeding's not always been the way this district used to be. Blind draw for many, 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 many years as a blind draw. And a lot of times the top 2 teams in the district would draw each other first game.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's and Scott, we have not live streamed a game involving Bowling Green High School yet this year, but we obviously have covered plenty of Warren Central boys basketball games and plenty of Greenwood boys basketball games. You obviously talked about what happened the first game, but I think the margin between these two teams tonight is slim and none. I think it's that close. Based on what others have said, it's close when you add Bowling Green as well. Now, earlier in the season, Warren Central defeated Bowling Green by a sizable margin. Greenwood defeated Bowling Green, and I believe it was the game where Cade Stinnett got hurt.
Yeah.
But Bowling Green has also had some big wins, and it's close between those 3. Meaning, Scott, whoever does not have to face each other in that district semifinal, that's huge.
It is.
I mean, so you talk about the seeding, and normally everyone's like, it's no big deal. You got to play whoever. No, this is, that district semifinal matchup. If it's 2 of those 3, that someone's going to get eliminated.
Yeah, it's going to be somebody. Whoever the coin flip 2 and 3, that's your first semifinal. All right, we're going to come back, take a look at your starting lineups. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. the squeaking of the sneakers, and a moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at leachmanauto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Back here at Warren Central, anticipation for this Greenwood-Warren Central game. Greenwood 22-3, Warren Central 18-3, both teams 5-2 in district play. Here's your starting lineups for Greenwood. Aaron Brown, 6'4 senior, 12 points and 8 rebounds. Braxton Stinnett, 6'2 senior, 10 points, 4 rebounds a game. Lofton Howard, the 6'4 junior, 8 points and 7 rebounds. Cade Stinnett, 6'3 senior, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Hunter Raymer, 10 points, 2 rebounds a game for the Gators. Warren Central, Demarion Walkup, 6'4 junior, 10 points and 5 rebounds a game. Isaiah Villafuerte, 5'10 junior, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Jaden Lawrence, the 6'3 senior, 14 points and 6 rebounds a game. Omari Glover, 11 points, 7 rebounds. And then Chappelle Whitney, 14 points, 7 rebounds a game. Warren Central starts 5 players, or has about 5 players in double figures on the year. Greenwood's averaging 71.9 points a game, 46% from the field, 32% from three-point range, 70% from the free throw line. Very similar numbers for Warren Central, 72.2 points per game, 52% from the field, 38.8% from 3 points, and 73.7% at the free throw line. We'll come back with the start of tonight's game. Greenwood at Warren Central, 14th District matchup. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at leachmanauto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Greenwood High School. And your Central Dragons. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Gators of Greenwood High School. Starting at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 2, Aaron Brown. Starting at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 12, Braxton. Starting at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 15, Lofton Howard. Starting at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Kane Stinnett. And at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 22, Hunter Kramer. The head coach for the Gators is Will McCoy. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Warren Central Dragons. Starting at guard, a 6'4" junior, number 0, Bar Wagner. Starting at guard, a 5'2" junior, number 1, Isaiah Villaforte. Starting at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 13, Omari Glover. Starting at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 21, Chappelle Whitney. And at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 10, Jada Lawrence. Your head coach for your Dragons is Will Unseld.
Scott Thompson, Mike Clapp with you as we're ready to get this 14th District matchup highly anticipated. The number 1 seed is on the line for the 14th District tournament. We could have one clear cut, or we could have 3 coin flipping later. Tony Franklin, the man with the stripes, he'll toss things up. Do we have another double overtime game tonight, like they played a couple of weeks ago at Greenwood? Or do we have a clear-cut winner that goes out and just dominates this game? Chappelle Whitney, walk up now. Greenwood opened up man-to-man. Villaforte. Villaforte, top of the key. Works it left side, walk up inside for Whitney. Whitney underneath. Gives it to Glover, breaking to the basket. And Warren Central gets on the board first. 7:28 mark here in the first quarter. 2-0. Aaron Brown really playing well as of late for Greenwood. They've won 11 in a row, 14 out of their last 15. Warren Central's won 6 in a row and 8 of their last 9. Brown. Top of the key with it is Braxton Stinnett. They leave him open for the 3, and it's off the mark. Brown with a rebound, put it up with the left hand and in. Tie game at 2, just under 7-minute mark here in the first quarter. Both teams will move it up and down the floor. Villaforte kicks it out. Whitney, about 15 feet off the mark. Lawrence goes through his leg, loose ball on the floor, and held ball possession, and it goes to Greenwood. Full court pressure here by Warren Central. Brown gets it into Braxton Stinnett. Throws it to running Brown, and he travels. Kind of got caught in a half step there. As you see Will Unseld, forward Dragon. Omari Glover sets up the offense for Warren Central. Man-to-man by Greenwood. Glover drives, kicks it. Walk up baseline 3. In and out. Glover on the putback is in. Glover with the first 4 for Warren Central, and they lead 4-2 over Greenwood. Here's a steal. Lawrence, far side 3. It's good. Jaden Lawrence now gives Central a 7-2 lead. Here's 6-minute mark to go in the first quarter. Reverse layup and in. It is good. Lofton Howard 7-4, cut to a 3-point game. Gonna be like this up and down all night, folks. We might have some Tums ready. Here's a reverse layup by Walkup. A 6'4" junior, his first points, 9-4 Warren Central. Cade Stinnett lobbing it, and it's deflected by Whitney into the hands of Glover for Warren Central. Lawrence again, same spot for three. This time it's off. Cade Stinnett with a rebound for Greenwood, goes the other way in traffic. Gets it back, driving, and that's going to be a block. That'll be on Amari Glover. His first, team first on Warren Central. That'll put Cade Stinnett at the line to shoot two, a 78%er on the year. A little hard off the back of the iron. 9-4 start for Warren Central. 5:25 mark here in the first quarter. Second one is good by Cade Stinnett. 9-5. Be tough to beat Warren Central here on their home floor in that 14th District tournament next week. Be some really good matchups. Walkup, driving baseline, fadeaway 12-footer. It's off the mark. Rebound, put back up. No good by Whitney. Gets his own rebound, knocked out of his hands, kept alive. Lawrence in the lane, puts it up, count it, and a foul. Jaden Lawrence gets his 5th point already here in this first quarter. And there's a foul on Lofton Howard, his first, team first on Greenwood. Lawrence, a 76%er on the year. This Warren Central team shoots 73.7% as a team. Lawrence with 5 already. And he gets his 6th point. It's 12-5 Warren Central, 5:03 mark first quarter. They beat the full court press. Bounce pass. Cade Stinnett driving in the lane. Goes up, comes back down, and gets the bucket. 3 now for Stinnett. The other way, Lawrence off the glass quickly. No good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. That was that quick. 7-8 now for Jaden Lawrence. Central back up 14-7. Whitney anticipating. Ball kept alive by Lofton Howard. There's a tip. Walkup goes the other way for Central with a dunk. That's 4 for Walkup, 16-7. Warren Central here at the 4:23 mark, and Will McCoy needs a timeout, 30-second timeout for Greenwood. As you got a good look at the Central student section, they're into it tonight. Greenwood's got a nice student section down to our right. Nice crowd on hand. These bleachers are going to be packed next week here for the 14th District Tournament. Senior night recognition in between games. They did all their winter sports. Greenwood ball after the timeout will bring it the length of the floor. 4:23 mark, 16-7, 9-point Warren Central lead here in the early going. Two of the top 10 teams in the state. RPI, polls, or whatever. Left side, Raymer can't get it to go. Put back up by Howard. It's blocked out of bounds by Whitney. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. First on Whitney, team second on Warren Central. That'll put Lofton Howard at the line for the first time tonight. That's 34%er. Averages 8 points, 7 rebounds a game. Lofton Howard gets his 3rd point. Jaden Lawrence gets in. Cade Unsel gets in, 6'4" sophomore, and Malik Jefferson, 6'4" junior, into the lineup for Warren Central. Unsel averages 10 points a game, Jefferson averaging 5. Second one no good, Unsel with a rebound. Villaforte up the floor for Warren Central as we near the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Unsel, now Jefferson. Working around the perimeter. Bounce pass inside for Unsel. Quick hands in there by Lofton Howard to anticipate. Greenwood comes up with a steal. Braxton Stinnett holds it up. Central on the man-to-man defense. Brown kicks it. Cade Stinnett blocked by Jefferson. He loses his footing, and Stinnett gets it right back for Greenwood. And there's a tip out of bounds by Cade Unseld. Stays with Greenwood as Jax Buchanan, 6'4" senior, back into the lineup for Greenwood. Trapping right in front of the Central bench. Cade Stinnett throws it, hits somebody's foot out of bounds, stays with Greenwood. 3:19 first quarter, Warren Central leading 16-8 over Greenwood. Kick out. Raymer dishes it off. Driving in the lane, Braxton Stinnett left it short. Tip up by Brown, no good. Unseld with a rebound for Warren Central. Walk up on the baseline. Greenwood wins. They're the number 1 seed. Warren Central and Bowling Green are the 2-3 seeds. Central wins. We have a 3-way tie for first place and a coin flip to determine the coin flip. Lawrence travels before putting it on the floor. 2:40 mark first quarter. Mason Thornhill, 5'10" senior for the Gators, averaging 5 points on a rebound a game. Buchanan to inbounds for Greenwood. Warren Central will pressure as Glover gets back in, replacing Villafuerte. Braxton Stinnett out on that wing. Brown for 3. Had a good look, missed it. Rebound by Omari Glover. 2:18 first quarter. Warren Central ball and an 8-point lead. Glover, middle of the floor, works it left side to Jefferson. Inside for Cade Unseld. With a nice move, put it up a little too soft. He just kind of floated it over the rim. Greenwood with a rebound. Brown driving. Missed it. Rebound by Glover. Contact, but no call. Minute 43 first quarter. Warren Central. Glover missed it. Too much iron. Quickly down for Glover. Deflects it right into the hands of Buchanan. Shot blocked by Cade Unseld. Lead pass for Lawrence. Loses it. Brown comes up with it. Gets it out for Thornhill at the minute 20. Braxton Stinnett driving to the baseline. Left a shot short. Again. Rebound tipped out there. Jaden Lawrence comes away with it for Warren Central. Walk up. Thought about 3. Drives to the right block. Kicks it out. Unseld for the soft 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Brown for Greenwood. 58 seconds here in the quarter. Thornhill down in the corner. Getting trapped. And got a foul on Warren Central with the body. That'll be on Amari Glover, his second, team's third. Howard back in. Luke Stansberry in for the first time tonight for Greenwood, and Hunter Raymer back in for the Greenwood Gators. Isaiah Villafuerte back in. And Chappelle Whitney back in. Tay Wells in for the first time tonight for Warren Central. Good anticipation. Whitney going the other way for Warren Central. Lays it up. Missed it. Tipped out of there. Jax Buchanan for Greenwood. He got in a big hurry going down the floor for Warren Central, and they had just had too much on it. 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. 8-point lead for Warren Central. Raymer. Now Thornhill. Buchanan goes to the baseline, behind the back, in the lane, turns, goes, travel. 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. Central ball up by 8. And we got a foul with 2.1 seconds going after the ball. Jax Buchanan, that'll be his first, team's second. All right, 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if Central gets a shot off. And Whitney at the buzzer counted a 3. His first points of the night, and Warren Central after one leads Greenwood 19-8. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Senior night here at Warren Central. The Lady Dragons fell to Greenwood 43-27. The guys after one lead Greenwood 19-8. A lot at stake for this game here. As we said, Warren Central wins. We have a 3-way coin flip. Greenwood wins. Greenwood's the number 1 seed. Whitney. Central starts with possession here in the second quarter. Whitney, jumper left short. Greenwood quickly down the floor. In the lane, Buchanan can't get it to fall. Whitney with a rebound. Villaforte to Walkup. Left block, too much. Loose ball, saved, and it goes to Greenwood as Lawrence hustling out of bounds. Almost got into the concession stand there, got him a little snack. 7:25 in the first half. Greenwood ball, first possession here in the second quarter. Hunter Raymer. Central trying to do some trapping out of this defense here. Brown into the corner. Raymer for 3. It's off. Whitney with a rebound. Lead pass for Lawrence. Lawrence in the lane, lays it up and in. Wow. 10 first half points for Jaden Lawrence, and Greenwood throws it away. Coach McCoy talking with Brown, Aaron Brown, and Hunter Raymer threw it to him, but Brown was talking with his coach and didn't see it. Central gets the ball on the turnover. Central by 13, biggest lead of the night, 21-8. Whitney stopped in the lane, uses the left hand, can't get it to roll in. Aaron Brown goes around Whitney. Out front it comes to Aaron Brown, quickly in the corner for Raymer. Central matchup zone here. And man-to-man. Driving in the lane, going up, left it short. Howard and Whitney held ball possession, stays with Greenwood. Dalton Farley, a 6-foot junior, will get into the lineup for Warren Central. Braxton Stinnett out high on that right wing. Brown, a lot of hands both sides. Brown left open for 3. Off the back of the iron. Walk up. Down 4 pass for Lawrence. Holds it up. Three from Villafuerte. It's off the mark. Farley with a rebound. Lawrence, top of the key. He'll shoot the three. 13 first half points for Jaden Lawrence. Central up 24-8. Driving in the lane will be Cade Stinnett. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Villafuerte will get his first, team fourth on Warren Central. So Cade Stinnett with three first half points at the line to shoot two. Four now for Cade Stinnett. Central will get Jefferson and Unsel back in.
Number 2, Malik Jefferson.
Got them both. Five now for Cade Stinnett in the first half. 24-10. Greenwood down by 14. Unsel thought about the three. Hits Lawrence top of the key with a move. Driving, cut off at the block. Farley. Now Villafuerte. Lawrence. Just outside that block. Now back to Farley. Unsel. Farley will take the open three and doesn't get a roll. Rebound Aaron Brown with another big rebound for Greenwood. He's getting trapped. Tipped out of there. Villafuerte over for Lawrence. And Lawrence turned his ankle. He comes up hobbling there. His foot just slipped out from underneath him. He says he's okay. Jax Buchanan back in for Greenwood. 5:01 first half. Braxton Stinnett in the backcourt with Hunter Raymer. In the lane. Cade Stinnett turned, knocked out of his hands, and he'll get a foul. That'll be on Cade Unsel, his first, team's fifth. Puts Cade Stinnett right back at the line. He's hit 3 out of 4 free throws here in the first half. 4 out of 5. He's got 6 points now. Demarion Walkup back in. Second free throw is also good. 5 out of 6 from the line for Cade Stinnett. 7 first half points. He's got a little over half his team's 12 points here in the first half. They can't get that outside game going for Greenwood. Cade Unsel will direct the offense. Kick it out. Walk up. Whitney. Point drop, 3-2 drop defense here for Greenwood. Rebound, Greenwood. Loose ball, Greenwood keeps it. Raymer, now Braxton Stinnett for 3. He gets at the fall. First point of the night for Braxton Stinnett, 24-15. Greenwood now within 9. 4:03 to go, first half action. Inside for Whitney. Whitney cut off in the lane, and he travels. So the momentum has switched to Greenwood. As you see there, fans, it was Central early, now Greenwood. Kick it into the corner. Underneath, Lofton Howard gets the bucket. That's 5 for Lofton Howard, and a timeout for Warren Central. It's going to be a 30-second timeout here, I believe. It's a 30-second timeout. So it's 3:43 to go in the first half. Warren Central was up by 13. Now they're up by only 6. It's 24-17. Cade Stinnett has hit 5 out of 6 free throws, has 7 points. Lofton Howard with 5 for Greenwood. Warren Central, Jaden Lawrence with 13 first half points. (24-17). 3:43 and a half. The Warren Central ball, they got to bring it the length of the floor. Let's see if Central slows it down here, trying to disrupt the pace of Greenwood. Walk up, baseline, Whitney. Kicks it back out, Villaforte. Lawrence to the baseline, he travels. Greenwood gets Cade Stinnett back in. Central will pressure full court here. Cade Stinnett gets the inbounds pass. Raymer on the wing for three. Nope. Rebound, Whitney for Warren Central. Unseld on the dribble, now out to Villaforte. Back to Whitney in the lane. Just a soft shot, no good. Rebound goes to Greenwood and goes off for Whitney out of bounds. Mason Thornhill back in for the Gators. Jax Buchanan back in for Greenwood. Amari Glover back in for Warren Central. 2:55, first half, a 7-point game. Three on the way, it's off the mark. Rebound, tipped out. Brown runs it down for Greenwood. Braxton Stinnett. Looks at Coach Will McCoy, backs it out. Screen to be set here by Buchanan. Loose ball out of bounds, stays with Greenwood. Braxton Stinnett will inbound it. 2:22 mark in the half. Cade Stinnett drives inside, and that's a charge. Cade Stinnett's first, team's third on Greenwood. I believe that was Omari Glover that took it. He or walk up, one of them were there to get in position to take the charge. A little scoring drought both ways here for just a little bit. On the line, Braxton Stinnett steps out. The Warren Central ball. 2:10 here in the first half. Lawrence now to Unseld. It'll be Greenwood ball. Unseld tried to get the tip pass. Lofton Howard back in for Greenwood. Isaiah Villaforte back in for Warren Central. 2 minutes even to go here in the first half. 24-17, Warren Central. Brown into the corner. Couple of Gators there, and Stinnett had Brown on the left side of the lane, puts it up and in. Aaron Brown now with 4, and now it's a 5-point game. Was 13, now it's a 5-point game. 1:30 to go in the half. Lawrence in the corner inside for Glover. Kick it out, walk up for three, it's just off. Rebound. Lofton Howard for Greenwood. Braxton Stinnett backs it out on the dribble. We're near the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter. I mean the first half, second quarter. Howard give and go to Aaron Brown. Kicking out for Thornhill. He'll get a three. Mason Thornhill's first points, and we got a 2-point game at 24-22. 44 seconds to go in the half. Whitney in the lane. Stops a little drought for Warren Central. He's got 5. 37.8 seconds. And Warren Central wants a full timeout, leading by 4 with 37.8 seconds. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
After the timeout, Central's lead back up to 4 as Greenwood had cut it. Was 13. Had cut it to 1. Or 2. 20 seconds to go in the half. Braxton Stinnett. Howard gives it to Cade Stinnett. Count the bucket. And Villaforte will go to the line. The foul will be on Villaforte, his second, team 6. And Cade Stinnett will go to the line to shoot 1. Jax Buchanan back in for Greenwood. Stinnett completes the three-point play. 26-25, Warren Central's lead at 1. They'll have possibly the last possession of the half. Lawrence, 7 seconds. Villaforte. Lawrence, baseline 3, it's no good. And your first half comes to a close. It's Warren Central 26, Greenwood 25, and a very good first half that saw Warren Central race out to an early lead. Into the first quarter was 11. They led by as many as 13, but Greenwood mounts a comeback. And we're at halftime. 26-25. We'll come back with a first half recap as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here at halftime tonight at Warren Central, this 14th District Showdown, it looked like it was going to be a runaway early, Mike Clef. Then, Greenwood comes back in the first quarter was 19-8, Warren Central by 11. Then, Greenwood outscores Warren Central, 17-7 second quarter. So just kind of, it's like flip-flop, your quarter, my quarter.
You hit the proverbial nail right on the head, Scott. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm glad you brought this up when we were talking pregame. I thought we had not seen Bowling Green boys basketball this year, and we had in a doubleheader against Warren East. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Between those three teams, and especially after this first half, it is close between those three. And you mentioned flip-flop. Warren Central comes out with great energy, really good inside-outside game. And I think that credit to Greenwood, they got their feet underneath them, settled in, took the ball inside, and then really did a great job in the second quarter on the defensive boards. And they got the game to the tempo they wanted in the second quarter. And as a result, Scott, it's tight, and I think it's going to be tight the remainder of the game.
Yeah, I just don't see one team pulling out from the other. Just the talent on these two teams, the coaches we've got, that I think we're going to see a battle at the end that is going to be single digits before we're done tonight.
Right, and again, I think that when Warren Central gets baskets in transition, makes the biggest difference in the world. But again, I think Greenwood, what they did is offensively, they really got that inside-outside game going. I think it was, it wasn't Cade Stinnett, it was the other Stinnett.
Braxton.
It was Braxton that hit a three, and I thought that really got the crowd, well, the Greenwood crowd, as you can tell and hear, has been great. Warren Central's has been too, but that really seemed to give that crowd some juice, and the players fed off that. Really enjoying this game, Scott. This environment is it's infectious. It's tremendous.
And it should be this way next week for the district tournament over here.
Yeah, you're right.
Every night it should be just packed, and crowds should be into it.
Now, what's interesting, Scott, is Coach Unseld was able to get some subs in, and he played more people. But I don't think that's that big of a factor on the Greenwood side, because you can tell the conditioning of those guys. You think of Brown, you think of Howard. They play football.
Yeah.
And the other ones, Cade Stinnett, the word that comes to mind for me about his game, efficient.
Yes.
He's so well-rounded. And the other thing is, too, his conditioning is unreal. And he doesn't look like he suffered a really bad ankle injury recently.
The two games we've seen him since he's come back, he seems to be, functioning just fine with no issues.
I think the key to the game is if Greenwood can avoid the turnovers, this game is going down to the wire.
Because Central's going to come out with pressure.
They are.
They're going to come out and try to force it.
Without question.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
You're
Let's
welcome.
take a look at our scoring here at halftime. For Greenwood, Mason Thornhill with 3, Aaron Brown with 4, Braxton Stinnett 3, Lofton Howard 5, and Cade Stinnett with 10. For Warren Central, they got 4 from Demarion Walkup, 13 from Jaden Lawrence, 4 from Omari Glover, 5 from Chappelle Whitney. That's our halftime story. 26-25, Warren Central leading here at the half over Greenwood. As many as 13. It's a 1-point game. Come back with second half actions. You're watching Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky. and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Coming up Thursday night this week will be our final regular season live stream for the winter sports season, as it will be Ohio County at South Warren. That's a girl-boy doubleheader Thursday night, 5:50 live stream right here at go.prepspin.com, wbko.com/prepspin. The Warren County Public Schools website, warrencountyschools.org. Also on the PrepSpin Facebook and Twitter accounts, along with YouTube channel for PrepSpin. Of course, always available on the Roku and Fire TV. Look for the PrepSpin app. Watch it up on the big screen. Greenwood and Warren Central here tonight. The battle we were expecting, 26-25. Early, Central got out to an 11-point lead and a 13-point lead, and then Greenwood makes their little run. Central held to just 7 points, in the second quarter. Both teams finishing up their warm-ups as we're ready to, as you can see, Will McCoy for Greenwood already on the board, got his starters and his team there. William Munsell just calm and cool there, letting his guys finish shooting them. Their warm-ups, they came out a little later than Greenwood did. As you see the clock ticking down, we're ready to start the third quarter here tonight at Warren Central. And it will be Warren Central ball as we start the third quarter. Clock is reset. Here we go. Warren Central up by 1 at 26-25. Greenwood starts out man-to-man on the defense. Whitney moves middle of the floor. Lawrence. Glover. Whitney. Lawrence cutting to the basket on the right side. Left it short, put it up, no good. Third time's the charm. Jaden Lawrence with 15 in the game. Warren Central kicks its lead back out to 3 at 28-25. Just underway third quarter here at Warren Central. Side of the 14th District Tournament next week. Braxton Stinnett. Diagonal pass to Cade Stinnett. In the lane, shot partially blocked. Walkup comes away with it. Glover down floor quickly for Lawrence. Lawrence on the right side. Gets hammered by Aaron Brown. That'll be his first, team's first here in the second half. On Greenwood. That'll put Jaden Lawrence at the line. He's 1 for 1 tonight. 76% on the year and gets that one to roll over the front of the iron. 16 on the night for Jaden Lawrence, who averages 14 a game. He's carried this Dragon team on his back so far on senior night. 17 now for the senior. And a 7:08 turnover. Cade Stinnett can't handle it on the far side. Turnover, and it goes over to Warren Central. Villaforte directs the offense. Greenwood man-to-man. I thought their zone defense was effective early in the game. Bounce pass. Oh, nice. No-look bounce pass to Glover off the glass. 6 for Amari Glover. Give credit to Villaforte for recognizing that. 32-25. Central back up by 7. Baseline to Lofton Howard. Brown, kick it. Move it around. Cade Stinnett driving. Little soft one-hand jumper on that far side. Good. 12 now for Cade Stinnett. 32-27. Villaforte, middle of the floor. 6:18, third quarter action. Long way to go in this one. Greenwood has never led in this game. They cut it to 1. Glover, baseline, right side, nice pass in for Lawrence off the glass. Left it short again. Aaron Brown with a rebound for Greenwood. Quickly down floor for Cade Stinnett. Off balance, missed it. Trying to come up with it was Braxton Stinnett. It's Central ball the other way. Walk up. Villaforte for 3 off the mark. Tip out of there by Glover. Keeps it alive, Villaforte. Left side on the block with a one-hander off the glass. Villaforte gets his first points. Central up 34-27, 7-point lead. 5:24 mark here in the third quarter. Braxton Stinnett, and he traveled. Got a little pressure. They tried to trap him, and Greenwood wants a 30-second timeout. 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. 34-27 is our score. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Nice atmosphere. The final week of the regular season for everybody in the state of Kentucky. District tournaments will start next Monday. Things will start here Monday night. Girls at 6, Warren Central, Warren East. That's the 4-5 matchup, and then the boys 4-5 matchup, Warren East, South Warren to follow. That's Monday night. The winner of those games gets the number 1 seed on Tuesday night. Central will bring it up the length of the floor. Villaforte and Walkup out front. Now Greenwood's gone back to that 2-3 zone. Lob for a Walkup. A little alley-oop from the block. 6 now for Demarion Walkup. 36-27, the lead back to 9. Braxton Stinnett on the left side. Underneath, takes it all the way. Count it, and a foul. Braxton Stinnett gets his 5th point of the game. Jaden Lawrence, his first, team's first in the second half. Puts Braxton Stinnett a 64%er at the line to shoot 1. Five on the night for Braxton Stinnett, averaging 10 a game. Missed it. Rebound by Glover. 36-29, Warren Central by 7. Lawrence will now direct the offense out front. Walkup. Quickly underneath for Whitney on the right block. Good. 7 for Chappelle Whitney. Central up by 9, 38-29. Cade Stinnett being trapped in the corner. He throws it off of Amari Glover, out of bounds, stays with Greenwood. As Central collapsed on him in a hurry. Central staying man-to-man on the defense. Aaron Brown with a high arching shot, no good. Rebound, held ball possession. Stays with Greenwood. Cade Stinnett out front. Warren Central, like I said, man-to-man. Braxton Stinnett backs it out. Cade Stinnett drives middle of the floor. Now Braxton Stinnett for Greenwood. 3:53 third quarter, a 9-point lead for Warren Central. Raymer on the dribble. Put it out rather. Cade Stinnett no good. Put back up by Lofton Howard. No. And here comes Warren Central. Villafuerte stops for three. No good. Rebound Aaron Brown. Boy, he's got a bunch of rebounds tonight for Greenwood. Threw it right into the hands of Whitney. Bounce pass for Villafuerte. Stops. Takes a three. It's off. Rebound Aaron Brown again. Pass almost stolen, and it goes out of bounds off of Cade Stinnett. Checking back in to be Jax Buchanan for the Gators. Dalton Farley and Cade Unseld to get in for Warren Central. .310 to go, third quarter. Still man-to-man on this trip for Greenwood. Now they go back to that 3-2. Underneath Farley. Kicks it out. Villafuerte for three. Can't get it. Glover with a rebound. Puts it on the floor. Back up. No good. Tip kept alive. Aaron Brown with yet another rebound for Greenwood. He averages 8 a game. He's got to be close to 10, if not more. Jax Buchanan down on the baseline. Braxton Stinnett driving in the lane. Leans in. Put it up. Too hard off the glass. Goes the line for two. Villafuerte, that's his third, team second. Braxton Stinnett with 5. He'll go the line for 2. He missed his only other opportunity tonight. And he gets that one. Chappelle Whitney and Demarion Walkup back in for Warren Central. Jax Buchanan back in for Greenwood. Got them both. 7 now for Braxton Stinnett, 38-31. Greenwood cuts the lead down to 7. Glover gets some help from Whitney. Driving to the baseline, Whitney loses the ball out of bounds, goes to Greenwood. Mason Thornhill back in for Greenwood. Hands folded. Arms tucked in there, Will Unseld. Directing what he wants to do defensively here. 2:12 in the third quarter. Braxton Stinnett. Cade Stinnett on the wing for 3, no good. Rebound Chappelle Whitney. He'll bring it up the floor himself. Now Glover quickly for Farley. Back to Glover, give go. Left side, there was a little seam. He takes it to the bucket. 8 now for Glover. Back to 9-point lead. Braxton Stinnett the other way. Flips it up and in. That's 6 second-half points for Braxton Stinnett. 40-33. Cade Unseld for 3. Comes off. Cade Stinnett with a rebound for Greenwood. Braxton Stinnett driving in the lane, and that's going to be no charge. Yep, it's a charge. His first, team's second here in the second half. Aaron Brown back in. 1:30 to go, third quarter. Warren Central 40-33. It's a 14-8 start here in the third quarter for Warren Central. Their lead was at 1 at halftime. A little more of a deliberate pace by both teams. Not the run and gun we thought we might see. Farley for 3, baseline. They left him wide open. He says, I'll take it. His first points of the night, and Central is up by 10 at 43-33. Little stoppage of play here for a second. Not sure what it was, but we're back in action here as we are now at 1 minute to go, third quarter. Brackton send it back to Brown. Brown will fire the three. It's short. Loose ball rebound. Coming away with it. Brackton send it. Loses it out of bounds. Stays with Greenwood. Boy, hands everywhere. No matter who touched it last, and they say it's Greenwood ball. Thornhill, far side. Out front, Brackton Stinnett, 40 seconds. See if Greenwood wants to run off a lot of time here at the end of the third quarter. Baseline, Howard thought about the three as they slough off of him. Whitney comes up with a steal. Unsel, now Glover. 24 seconds. Central will have an opportunity for the last shot here. Up by 10. Glover driving, and we got to reach in on Greenwood. Be the third team foul. That'll be on Brackton Stinnett, his second, team third. Central will put it in play down on the baseline. Kate Unsel lobs it for Omari Glover. 10 seconds to go. Driving and goes up for the shot. That'll be on Brackton Stinnett. That'll be his third, team's fourth. So with 8.9 seconds in the third quarter, Omari Glover will go to the line for the first time tonight. He'll shoot to a 79%er. Missed the first one. Luke Stansberry back in for Greenwood. Brackton Stinnett with his three fouls will come out. Glover got the second one. 9 on the night for Glover. 44-33, 11-point lead for Warren Central. Thornhill being harassed in the backcourt. Gets it to Brown quickly. Stansberry. Shot is partially blocked. They're going to say a foul on Cade Unsel. That'll be his second, team's third, and that'll put Stansberry at the line for three. 87%er on the year. He'll have 3 free throws. Missed the first one. He got 2 more. 9/10 of 1 second left. Missed the second one. That's 2 in a row that Luke Stansberry's missed. He gets 1 out of the 3, 44-34. Let's see if Central gets off any type of shot. Inbounds pass deflected. Brown turns and somewhat of a shot. After 3, it's Warren Central 44, Greenwood 34. Fourth quarter on the way as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Meeting personally with our clients and getting to know them. Going to court to fight for the justice our clients deserve. We're in the community across Kentucky to make a difference. We are making a difference in the lives of our clients. This is who we are. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
We start the fourth quarter. It'll be Warren Central ball here against Greenwood, and a 10-point lead, 44-34, as Warren Central outscored Greenwood 18-9. Took a 1-point lead and extended it to 10. Glover isolates, turns at the block, goes in closer for Whitney in traffic, puts it off the glass. 9 for Whitney. 46-34, up to a 12-point lead now. Greenwood ball. Central staying man-to-man. Brown left side into the corner for Raymer for 3. He finally gets one to fall for him. First points of the night for Hunter Raymer. If he gets off to a hot start, he's usually on tonight. He's only attempted a couple of them, but gets that one to fall. 46-7. Baseline, Glover with a soft floater. 11 now for Amari Glover, 48-37. Pace picked up a little bit here in this first minute of the fourth quarter. Braxton Stinnett turns in the lane. Whitney's there to cut him off and gets the deflected pass from Lawrence. Villafuerte is now Greenwood back to man-to-man defense. Mitchell moves the ball around, not putting it on the floor. Now Villafuerte for one dribble. Whitney now back to Glover. Glover drives in the lane. Nice bounce pass for Whitney up underneath. He got it. 11 now for Chappelle Whitney, and they put back on the inbound steal by Jaden Lawrence. So a big 4-point play there for Warren Central. They're up 52-37, 15-point lead. 6 minutes to go in the game. Braxton Stinnett for 3. Nope. Walk up for Lawrence, and Stinnett steps on the sideline trying to come up with a steal. Turnover, and it goes to Warren Central. Number 1 potential seeding on the line in this game tonight. Somehow, one of these two teams could end up as the number 1 seed. Whitney right block, turns, nice pass to Whitney. 8 second half points for Whitney, 13 in the game, and Warren Central's up by 17, 54-37. Brown tried to throw it in closer for Howard. Whitney's there with a steal. Glover quickly for Lawrence. Lawrence, left block, puts it up off the back of the iron, tipped out of there, run down by Cade Stinnett. We got a push on Lawrence. That'll be his second, team 4th here on Warren Central in the second half.
Foul charge of Warren Central, number 10, Jaden Lawrence. His second, team's 4th.
5:18 to go in the game. Braxton Stinnett will get it up the floor for Greenwood. Central staying man-to-man. Cade Stinnett gets it blocked by Whitney, but a little body foul. Second on Chappelle Whitney, team's 5th on Warren Central. Cade Stinnett will be at the line for 2. Second one by Stinnett. Good, got them both. 14 now for Cade Stinnett, 54-39. As Greenwood tries to trap now out front. Villafuerte. Glover. Glover, I'd rather walk up in the lane, just a little soft 8-foot runner. 8 now for him. Central has 3 in double digits. Greenwood with 2. Baseline pass from Howard, trying to go to Brown in the corners, deflected out of bounds. Buchanan back in for Greenwood. 4:32 to go. 17-point lead for Warren Central, 56-39. Cade Stinnett. Raymer. Now Braxton Stinnett on the right wing. Free line extended. Jax Buchanan on the baseline. Back to Brown. Free line jumper. Good. Aaron Brown may only have 6 points, but he has played well on the boards and some good defense tonight. Whitney drives in the lane. Now walk up. Villaforte will direct the offense for Warren Central. Under 4 minutes to go. 56-41. Dragons by 15. Whitney underneath, and the ball gets wedged. Jax Buchanan, his second, team's fifth on Greenwood. Puts Chappelle Whitney at the line for the first time tonight. Shoot two, a 67%er. 13 in the game. Make it 14. Warren Central back up by 16. Second half points for Chappelle Whitney. Timeout taken on the floor by Warren Central. 3:51 to go in the game. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
There's still a lot of time left. 3:51 to go in the game. 58-41, 17-point lead. I mean, it's possible, but it's going to take a big offensive outburst here from Greenwood and some defense to keep Warren Central from scoring. Hunter Raymer at the free line, kicks it to Jax Buchanan. Now Cade Stinnett, left side, turns left of the block. Shots blocked by Walkup, but Cade Stinnett will go to the line to shoot two, so the clock stops for Greenwood. Walkup, that's his first, team sixth. So Cade Stinnett been at the line all night, it seems like. 6 out of 7 in the first half, misses that one. 2 for 2 here in the second half until that one, so he's 2 out of 3 here in the second half. Missed them both. That's rare for Cade Stinnett to do that. 17-point lead. Greenwood with the clock stop and the opportunity to get 3 points. Now they're going to spread it out a little bit here. Walk up on the baseline to Lawrence. They got Buchanan out high on that defense here. Nearing the 3-minute mark to go in the game. Villaforte, and there's a foul by Buchanan. That's the 6th team foul on Greenwood. Into the backcourt, Villaforte takes the inbounds pass. And there's a reach foul on Buchanan. That's his third, team 7th, so 1 in the bonus. So interesting strategy here by Will McCoy. Stop the clock, put Warren Central on the line, shoot 1 in the bonus, and a good free throw shooting team. Villaforte, a 61%er on the year, 1 in the bonus here. Rattled around, but falls in. 3 now for Villafuerte. 59-41, 18-point lead. Got them both. 4 now for Villafuerte, who averages 7 a game. 60-41, Central's biggest lead at 19. Braxton Stinnett. Now Cade Stinnett on the right wing, goes baseline. Just changes position just like that. Wow. Nice job of avoiding the defenders of Warren Central. Glover quickly to Lawrence. Whitney. Baseline, gets Villafuerte. Lawrence will shoot the 3 on the right wing. 22 for Jaden Lawrence on his senior night, 63-43. Warren Central by 20, biggest lead of the night. Cade Stinnett had trouble with it, gets the ball back. Howard, cross-court pass for Aaron Brown. Brown steps back, takes the 3. Aaron Brown now with 9. A timeout taken by Greenwood. All he's got is a full timeout. 2:04 to go in the game. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
After the timeout, Warren Central will bring it the length of the floor. Both teams should be shooting the bonus from here on. Beat the press. Glover. They get trapped and they foul him. Give it on Lofton Howard, his second, team's 8th. Omari Glover will shoot 2. 1 for 2 at the line tonight. 11 in the game. Make it 8 second-half points for him, 12 in the game. Braxton Stinnett along with Cade Stinnett get in. Hunter Raymer also back in. Missed the second one, tip kept alive, and Warren Central comes away with it. Chappelle Whitney. Lawrence driving in the lane. Alters his body, puts it up and in. Jaden Lawrence with a big night tonight. 66-46, Warren Central by 20. 11 second-half points for Jaden Lawrence. That's 24 in the game. 1:30 to go. Braxton Stinnett stops. Whitney's right there, so he didn't have much choice, and there's a reach-in foul. So Lofton Howard, that'd be his 4th, I believe. Or 3rd. 3rd. Team's 9th. Ira Mateos in for Greenwood. Dalton Wagner, Luke Stansberry, Mason Thornhill, Jax Buchanan. Warren Central will get Taylon Durham Caulfield, the 5'9" senior, will get in. Lawrence with a big night. Gets greeted by his team. Chappelle Whitney at the line, shooting 1+. 11 second-half points for Chappelle Whitney, 16 in the game for him. (17) for Chappelle Whitney, 68-46. Central by 22. Wagner on the right wing for Greenwood. Buchanan driving to the right block, kicks it. Wagner for shoot three. It's off the mark. Mateos in for the bucket. His first points of the night. 68-48, cuts it to 20. Under a minute to go. Villaforte. So we're going to have a three-way tie for the top seed. And all three coaches are here tonight, so they're going to do a coin flip in just a little bit. Choose the one seed, then the other two will face each other in the semifinals. Whitney baseline. 19 for Chappelle Whitney. 70-48 Warren Central. Really did not see this margin. If you'd asked me earlier today, figured it'd be one of those 3, 4, 5 point games the whole way, but Central's had a big second half after getting off to a big start earlier. Glover gets it off the pass from Durham Caulfield. Central will just hold it. Final score is going to be Warren Central 70, Greenwood 48. You have a three-way tie between Warren Central, Greenwood, and Bowling Green, all with 6-2 marks in the district. We'll tally things up. We'll come back with a recap of tonight's game as Warren Central wins it 70-48 over Greenwood. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Well, both teams come up with a split tonight. The Greenwood Lady Gators win 43-27 over Warren Central, but here in the guys' game, Warren Central wins it 70-48 as they had three good quarters and one off quarter that allow Greenwood to get back in this, but otherwise Warren Central owned this game pretty much most of the night. Greenwood drops to 22-4. They're 6-2 in district play. That stops an 11-game win streak. They got 3 from Mason Thornhill. Aaron Brown with 9. Ira Matheos with 2. Braxton Stinnett 9. Luke Stansberry 1. Lofton Howard with 5. Cade Stinnett 16. Hunter Raymer with 3 points. For Warren Central, they improved to 19-3, 6-2 in the district. Demarion Walkup with 8 points. Isaiah Villaforte with 4. Dalton Farley 3. Jaden Lawrence with 24. Omari Glover 14. And Chappelle Whitney with 19. So Central has now won 7 in a row and 9 of their last 10. Greenwood on the road tomorrow night at Allen County, Scottsville. They'll host E-Town Friday. Warren Central will host Evangel Christian tomorrow night. Then they're at Muhlenberg County Friday night. Our final live stream of the regular season comes up this Thursday's Ohio County at South Warren. 5:50 is our airtime. Once again, your final scores: Greenwood Lady Gators 43-27. The Warren Central Dragons beat the Gators 70-48. For Mike Clef, Scott Thompson, so long. We'll see you Thursday night, South Warren. You've been watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.